Good morning. I wake up this morning with a dream that will benefit you, a lady who is not married, and a man who is looking for marriage. All right? I wake up this morning with a dream. But that dream, I believe, by the mercy of God, God will reveal a lot of things that will help you, at least, maybe, to get married in 2026. Today is December 31st, 2025. I have had dreams, visions and stuff like that. But this one is the end of the year. I don't know if God is going to reveal something again to me today because this is just morning. I just wake up, okay? Now, in this dream, I saw a man. That man, you were going after a young lady. And that young lady, she was a tall lady, all right? And she's light in complexion. I saw her description completely, but you yourself, I could not actually give identity to your description. But right now, while you were going after that lady, your heart was going after her. You were behind her as she was working with her co-worker. That co-worker was a male. She had on nursing uniform. All right, but whether she was a nurse or nursing assistant or home health aide, I don't know. But she had on nursing uniform. You know what I'm talking about. She had on blue, light blue color, and she was light skin. Okay, she was tall, like around 6'2" height. All right, like 6'2", and you yourself, you were not that tall. You were not that tall. Maybe you could be maybe from 5'9" to 5'7" or 5'6", from 5'9" to 5'7", in fact, between that. All right. Now, as you were going after this lady, I normally make my dreams short videos. Check out my short videos, okay? But this one, I don't think this will be a short video. Now, as you were going after that lady, all right, you could not approach that lady directly. You were going behind them, but you were at the same time, your heart was going after the lady. But the lady did not even know that you were coming after them, that you were behind them. All right. As you work, I can see what you were thinking. All right. You were contemplating if that lady was in relationship with that co-worker. But as it was revealed to me, that lady was not in any relationship with that co-worker. He was just a co-worker. That guy was just a co-worker to that lady. All right. Now, but you yourself, you cannot balance whether she was in a relationship with the guy or not because they were closely working together. They were closely working together, whether they were working to the to work or so, to the hospital or so, I don't know. But you were behind them. But you could not approach the lady. Now, the interpretation comes. God may have revealed this to me because somebody will come across this video and will be helped a lot based on what I'm going to be saying right now. Many young people have ruined their opportunity to marry because of their closeness to some of their co-worker. Just like that lady was very close to that co-worker, but they had nothing going on. He was just her co-worker. Now, some ladies have hindered their marriage because they stay too close. They stay too close to people who they are not in any in any serious relationship with. It could be a co-worker. It could be a boyfriend who you know very well that he's not gonna marry you at all. You know very well. It could be like I said, it could be a boyfriend that you know very well he is not serious about you, but you use him to to cover up like as if you have a man, but you don't actually have a man and you know it. All right. Now, you cannot continue with this into next year, 2026. All right. This, I think, may be a message that God want to use to open your eyes. When you are in any when you see that a man is coming to you and that man is making it look like you are in a relationship with him, and you yourself refuse to tell yourself the truth, to draw boundaries, there is a limit. There is a limit to human endurance. There is a limit to, like, anybody, like that man that was behind you that wanted to approach you, he could not, because he don't want to insult another man by approaching somebody that his heart was going after. But at the same time, that man was not your man. But you were working closely with her, with him. All right? The man could not approach you. And that man seemed to have some marriage intention. All right? But at the same time, like I said, this has been hindrance to many ladies. When you trap yourself in a relationship that you know is not going anywhere, and that prevents you from opening the door for a real person to come into your life. All right, I have counseled many relationships. I'm telling you. Now, in this particular case, this is a dream that was given to me this morning. The man was following the girl. The girl is light skinned, tall, like around 6'2", like I said. All right, she's tall, but the man could be like maybe 5'7", 5'8", 5'9", something like that. All right, but he could not approach the lady. Ladies, you gotta take this 2026 seriously, especially if you are looking for a husband, and a man if you are looking for a wife. Don't attach yourself with somebody that you know is not serious. Ask some important questions. Ask some serious questions. Many of you refuse to ask some serious questions because you know the answer already. You already know the answer. That's why you're not asking where is this relationship heading to. I want to know. I just want to know, are we gonna get married or not? At the end of the day, from year to year, the same thing carry on. You cannot settle down. I can assure you, you cannot be feeling. It doesn't matter how long you've been living with a man. It doesn't matter how long. If you're not married, if you're not together with that man, if you're not legally married, you have a problem, because anytime he will fill out any form, he will fill out as a single. And you too, you will fill it as a single too. Any form that you are filling, you will fill it as a single. Then you are lying to yourself. Then trapping yourself with somebody who you know is not serious. So if any man, all right, has a good intention for any lady, the first thing that man will be pushing on is marriage. Don't be deceived, ladies. Do not be deceived. Let me use myself for example. I was traveling from here, doing my business, from here, from New York to London, what I'm saying? Then, because I normally buy, from here and go to, Africa then. Now, that was then, like 20 years ago. Now, I saw my wife at JFK Airport. When I saw her, I knew she was my wife. But I was already, budding. I told her that I was going to come back and marry her. And I did. Therefore, when you are listening to me when it comes to relationship, I'm telling you how it goes. Yeah. Still married. You're one wife. It's just what it is. Now, when you are going for counseling, you're asking for advice from somebody who have divorced maybe 2 times or 3 times. Come on, what you gonna get? Huh? A mango cannot be an orange tree. Use your brain. Think about it. What you gonna get? You're gonna get when you are asking for any advice from anybody. If you're asking for advice for any marriage, ask for advice for somebody who is already married and who takes marriage seriously. Not somebody who is married but does not take the marriage seriously. Have baby mama dear, baby mama, papa dear, baby mama. It's not a joke. Now, the point now is this. This has been hindrance to so many ladies, maybe to you too. If you are trapped, like some people are too close to their co-workers or to their friends, they may call it, and at the same time, that your co-worker that you're too close to, same to anybody else who is serious. Any serious-minded person will think that you are in a relationship and will never even approach you, and your time will pass. And the same co-worker or the same friend will never even think about marriage or marrying you. At the end of the day, they go and marry somebody else they want to. And then you are the loser. You know what I'm saying? Then it's your responsibility now to pay attention to this message. This is not ordinary message. This is not ordinary message. That man could have approached the lady if he has seen something that separates her from the guy. But unfortunately, they were working closely, you know, and there was, like I said, there was no relationship. They don't have any relationship. They don't have anything serious going on. Nothing serious going on. They were just co-workers. But that man could not approach her. Then therefore, if the man had intended to marry her, that one will be crushed. That intention will be crushed. You know, that intention will not be straightforward because he will be gambling, you know. Or thinking whether, you know, is she married or not. No, you don't want to have that. Have friends, but, you know, have boundaries too. All right? You don't make somebody look like you're in a relationship with a person when you have no business with that person. That will bring a lot of hindrances to you. Because you may have a secret admirer without even knowing it. And that admirer may be the person that had a good intention to marry you. And then you prevent yourself from getting the right person. Because you are just, you know, trying to have somebody, you know, by your side for nothing. No. And I want you to understand this, men, too. If you are interested in a woman, all right, whether she is married or not, find out. A married woman will tell you she is married, unless she's a fool. Like I say, unless she is a fool. A married woman will tell you, I am married, and will not want to continue with the conversation. I mean, a serious married woman, an intelligent married woman will tell you, I am married, and she will not continue with the conversation. But a married woman who is not faithful will want to continue with a conversation, even though they know your intention, even though they know you're coming after them. All right? Then there's nothing wrong asking question. There's nothing wrong asking question. If you ask a question, if you ask a married woman, are you married? That married woman, I mean, with a good intention, will tell you, I'm married. And that conversation will end right there. But a gullible married woman will tell you, I am married, but at the same time, she wants to continue with the conversation because she's a cheat. All right? Open your eyes, men. Okay? Now, when you when you look at somebody and you think the person, it could be a co-worker or whatever, listen to me and listen good. Well, when I was single, right? I don't really respect you know, anybody that say, oh, I have a boyfriend, that's nonsense. So far as I'm concerned, that having a boyfriend or so is like you have a sin friend. Yeah, take it or leave it. That's your business. I don't care. Now, if having a boyfriend, you know, who have not approached you, it doesn't cost that much to get married. Yeah, make it serious. Marry her. Put a ring on it. Because when you still have a boyfriend and a girlfriend, that means you are ready. You are still single and ready to mingle. You cannot. There's no bracket that will tell you have a boyfriend or in any form. No application will be asking you boyfriend or girlfriend. No, married or not married. That's what you're gonna see. Yeah, no application asks you if you have a boyfriend or so, because it's not a statute. That is tattoo. Now, you don't go out here and say, "Oh, I have a boyfriend, I have a girlfriend." No, that's nonsense. That's single. You are still single and ready to mingle. Then, therefore, if you are still playing that boyfriend and girlfriend, games, I prevented it. Listen, I counseled a guy at the time. I was like, "Yo, you have a son. Your son is growing now. Now you are still calling your wife, somebody you're supposed to marry. You've been living with the person for more than 15 years, and you're telling me she's still your girlfriend. Now, so your son, if your son got a girlfriend now and tell you that they have a girlfriend, then you have a girlfriend too, and your son have a girlfriend. Come on, man, make some sense. Marry the woman, marry the wife, marry the one that you are living with. You are living with that woman. Marry her. What are you afraid of? Or you're not a complete man? They get married. Yeah, they got married. Right away. Now, what happened now? You have to respect yourself. You have to have have some level. I can't afford to have my wife there, or calling my wife my girlfriend, and then my son is bringing in a girlfriend too. My son is having a girlfriend. I'm having a girlfriend too. Are you crazy? You know, it doesn't work like that. Now, this message is for for people who are married, who are not married. All right. Now, you pay attention. Ask that question, because if that guy had asked the lady the question, "Excuse me," or something like that, "Can I talk to you?" She could have given him that attention. Yeah. He could have had the opportunity to ask, "Are you single or married or whatever?" Now, you see, but unfortunately, he saw her with another guy. And so far as he was concerned, he thought they were in a relationship, but they were not in a relationship. There was nothing. I saw that, okay? It was revealed to me this morning. There was nothing going on between she and the man. Nothing. Nothing was going on. All right. Now, make your move. Make your move, okay? And make it righteously. May God help you. If you are not married, may God direct the right person to your path. If you are looking for marriage, may God show you the right person and connect you with the right person. In Jesus' name. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Ask serious questions. You have nothing to lose. Yeah. If you are in a relationship with somebody that you know is not serious or whatever, ask some serious questions. Are we gonna get married? Some people, some girls think it's like pushing somebody away. No, it's not pushing somebody away. If your question pushes somebody away, that means that person need to be pushed away. If your marriage question pushes that partner away, that means that partner need to be pushed away. Because any man with a good intention that finds a woman should expect that woman to be looking in to marriage. Yes. Any man that is genuine in his heart who finds a woman is not looking for any man that is genuine in their heart is not looking for a girlfriend, a girl to dump, or a girl to play with. He's looking for a marriage. Yes. Then therefore, when you ask that man that question and the man dump you, he was going to dump you in the first place. Anyway. And therefore, it's better that it is done earlier. And then you find your way. All right? I pray that God will give you wisdom. Both ladies and gentlemen, I pray that God will give you wisdom to make the right choice and the right decision this year. Next year, this dream came this morning, okay? And I'm gonna deliver it maybe this morning. Tomorrow is 2026. Peace and love. God bless you all. If you come across this message and you know it will help somebody, please share. All right? I don't always advertise sharing stuff. I don't always do that. But if it touches your heart and you think it's shareable, do it. God bless you.